And all of a sudden, that sinking feeling of fear and dread and terror hits your heart, and your heart starts racing. We're on my Make-A-Wish trip. Like, that's the worst ending. Don't you think we're better together? Oh, I think we are.
Good morning. Look at all the snow we got. I think we got more than they were calling for. I thought we were only supposed to get like 5 inches, but Bonesy's legs are pretty much buried. What do you think, Ollie boy? Do you love the snow? Do you love it? Guys, look at these trees covered in snow. It's beautiful. What? I'm going to get you. Good morning, sweetie.
Anyway, you do it. Oh, I thought that was gonna be like a really cool magical shot. Like a little sweet silhouette of us drinking our coffee. Good morning, you guys. It's
Good morning.
a snowy Monday.
Yeah, I had no idea. I heard shoveling this morning when I was waking up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, it must not have been too much snow because people are out shoveling and I don't know, I guess. And then I look outside and it was like a foot of snow. Crazy.
Happy snow day.
Happy snow day.
How did you know I was gonna kiss you?
You look at I see your eyes go from my eyes to my lips.
Oh, is that how you read my mind?
Yeah.
Coffee. Cup of love. I feel like this is an example of life is what you make of it. Okay. We're having this, well, first of all, that beautiful silhouette clip that I thought was going to be darling wasn't. But we're sitting here having this beautiful little coffee by the sunshiny stairs. Just so you know, life is what you make of it. Because just moments ago, I had a little coughing didn't stop at coughing incident, and I cleaned it up, and I was sitting here just doing my thing, sitting here coughing, and then Peter ended up coming up, and so since we were already sitting here, that's where we sat and had our coffee, and the throat spot didn't bother us, because life is what you make of it. And ain't no throw up gonna stop us.
Alright guys, time to make some lunch. We're gonna have smorgasbord today on this snow day because, well, smorgasbord is what we call just random things from the kitchen and make a little buffet. So, here we go. Alright, lunch is served in bed. Mary's lungs are having a rough day today.
Oh, confirming that we're doing the right thing.
Yeah. We're waiting for a plan from Mary's CF team as to what we're gonna do in terms of antibiotics and that sort of thing, but for now we try to rest and wait and eat some smorgasbord. Give a thumbs up for Mary. She's She's a fighter.
Do you hear that faint, delightful music in the background? I'm on hold with the pharmacy. I just heard from my ICF team. First of all, can we acknowledge the Dollar Tree stickers I put up? Inhale courage, exhale fear. So, just talked to my team, and they are racking their brains trying to figure out the best combo of medications that my body can hopefully handle. It's, man, it's hard to find medications at this stage of the game that don't harm my kidneys, and then my blood counts, all of that, etc., etc. So they are working on it. They called in, hopefully, oh, I thought they were answering. Hopefully the pharmacy can get insurance to cover it's a nebulized vancomycin. I think I like this song.
I think maybe we need to call the main number, because I've never had to hold this long.
I've been on hold for a long time. Oh, they wanted to see if I could start vancomycin nebulized and then do a few IV antibiotics and then maybe one oral, trying to hit all my bacteria and all of that. So we'll see what they come up with. I'm feeling a little bit better now than I was earlier. Secretly, I'm really hoping I bounce back and feel amazing tonight, because I really want to go over to my friend's house and see them.
Really?
I really want to.
I thought they were coming over tomorrow.
Well, they can't all three come over tomorrow, so I want us go over there and see them. But I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm not sure if I should make myself rest or go ahead and go out and have fun before the side effects kick in. Not sure what we'll do, but we'll see. Anyway, trying to get the antibiotics figured out, and the plan is to start from home. And if we were going to, we kind of talked about, if we were going to start a new antibiotic that I've never been on, we would go into the infusion center at the hospital like we did last time for tigecycline. And that's totally easy and doable. I mean, it's another day to go to the hospital, but it's fine. To be able to come home to our own bed is amazing. So we're going to start from home. We will just take it as it comes. We will do blood work. I think my nurse said we'd do blood work on Thursday. So that would be driving to one of the locations of our hospital, about 50 minutes away. That's easier than going all the way into the city, so it all sounds like it's a plan, and actually today was really confirming. I don't know if I said this earlier, but today with not feeling well, my oxygen's hanging lower than it usually does. It's not in a dangerous spot, but it's just oh, okay, interesting. So when my nurse called and she was she said they're talking through getting everything figured out, and I said, today's been rough, so it's definitely confirmation that we're making the right choice to go ahead and do IVs now. And she was all right, well, we'll keep working on it, and that's what we'll do. But in the meantime, Peter's making designs. He's designing things. So we've got exciting things in the works. I feel a lot better than I did earlier.
Good.
I feel like me. I wonder if that Dr. Pepper helped me. It is a Dr. Pepper. And success, I got through.
Woohoo!
And the nebulized vancomycin was approved, and they are sending it out. It will get here on Wednesday. So that's good progress. That feels like major progress. So my question is, have you ever heard this story?
I have not heard this story.
Really?
Oh, the leaving it in the taxi? Yeah, many
not
times.
quite, but yes.
Oh,
okay, you hold the camera because I'm going to be talking with my hands a lot.
The taxi driver.
I need to tell you guys a story. This is my sock monkey. My mom made this sock monkey for me. I was probably around 8. That's what I say for all my childhood memories. So the story I wanted to tell you about my sock monkey is when we went on my Make-A-Wish trip. When I was 11, Make-A-Wish granted my wish, sent us to California, and went to a bunch of different animal-related things, because we all know animals give me life. And here's the story. Last day in California, I of course brought my sock monkey with me, because who doesn't bring their sock monkey on their huge vacation of a lifetime? And at that time, sock monkey used to sleep. I believe his name is Mentkey. Mentkey. Okay, I hadn't thought of that in a long time. Sock monkey Mentkey would sleep right here like this. Okay. Top of my pillow, squished along the like headboard.
Okay.
So
that was a thing.
I guess. Okay, so basically we get all packed up. So it's my mom, my dad, my sister, and myself. We get all packed up. We're headed back to the airport. We get to the airport, and all of a sudden that sinking feeling of fear and dread and terror hits your heart, and your heart starts racing, and you check your pockets for your phone and you think you left it somewhere, but in the 11-year-old version, it's your sock monkey. So I was like, I don't exactly remember that like, how did we discover I didn't have it? But alas, we discovered Mary left her sock monkey. So we're on my Make-A-Wish trip. Like, that's the worst ending.
Yeah.
So my dad says, don't worry, we're gonna get him. Not a big deal. Because I was probably starting to get a little hysterical. My mom made this. You cannot just go buy another one. Also, you guys know how sentimental I am. That's not a new character trait. It's always been that way. So my dad says, Mary, you and I are going to get in a taxi and we're going to go back to the hotel. He called the hotel, I believe. I'm trying to think, like, did we have cell phones back then? I don't know. Somehow he called the hotel and he explained my daughter left her sock monkey. It would be at the top of the pillow against the headboard, room 204 or whatever it was. And then they were like, okay, we'll go get it and we'll have it at the front desk. So my dad and I get in a taxi in San Diego, California, and I remember the long ride from the
airport
to the hotel, and the taxi driver was asking, oh wow, so you guys must have left something really important. And my dad was like, yeah, it's very special. It's a very special family heirloom. And the guy was like, oh wow, maybe it's jewelry or riches or something. And we were like, yes, it's very special. And I was probably crying a little, I don't know. But the guy got the sense that it was very important. And so I have a little not clarity in this part of the story. But I believe what happened is the taxi driver, because, I mean, remember, we're like flying out right then. So Mom and Rachel are still at the airport. Dad and I just like zoomed in the taxi to the hotel, and I think what happened was we pulled up in the taxi and the taxi driver just stayed at that pull through. Dad and I ran into the front desk, the handover, and then Dad and I proudly came strutting out of the hotel right back into the taxi, and I remember the shock of the taxi driver. Now, I do remember that the taxi ride cost us $40. Something that I really appreciate about Make-A-Wish was that they gifted us not only the trip, but some spending money as well, so that when I had to take a $40 taxi ride, it wasn't like a stress on our family. Yeah. So $40 taxi ride, and the taxi driver was shocked at our family jewels that I had to get. And
the valuables.
Yes, my valuables.
So, there's your sock monkey Minky story.
I just never want to forget that. And my dad and I,
it's on the internet.
Well, my dad and I were just texting about it the other day, and he was like, you should make a video so that we can never forget it. And I said, that's a great idea. So there's the taxi sock monkey saga of 2000. I think it must have been 2000.
Glad Minky is still with us.
Oh, always and forever.
And thanks for tuning in today, guys. And we'll keep you up to date as we figure out Mary's treatment plan. And thanks for cheering us on.
As always.
We will see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
And good night to the